Hello and welcome back to another video. I am so excited to make this one. We have the new cavalry here and it is exciting. We are going to go over everything that we've got from the skills of the rally commander and the field commander, and I've read through them briefly and they are exciting. I quite like the look of these guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. And remember, like the video if you enjoy it and subscribe if you want to see more. We're going to be a lot of KVK content coming up, so yeah, here we go into the video. Let's go. Okay, here is the Conquering Commander, William Marshall. These screenshots are taken directly off the Rise of Kingdoms Facebook page, so we know that they are accurate this time. He has Cavalry, Conquering, and Combo. We kind of expected this tree for these trees for our Rally Commander. So yeah, let's get into the first skill. Reigning Champion, target type AoE, becoming a bit standard for rally commanders, which is kind of nice because you can use them in the field if you want to run a 92 cav lineup. Bit of exaggeration there, but you know. So target type AoE, rage requirement 1000, pretty standard. Launches a combo attack against up to 3 nearby enemy troop types, damage factor 1000. Every additional target reduces damage to each target by 15%. Reduces the troops' march speed by 25%, a bit weird for a rally commander, and healing received by 25%. That is going to punish archer garrisons with like CY in them for 3 seconds. In the next 2 seconds, it launches another combo attack each second, damage factor 900 and 800 respectively, and every additional target reduces the damage by 15%. We haven't seen this before. It's usually like 1000 twice or 1400 twice or something like that, but we've got 3 combo attacks here, which is actually brilliant because we're going to have even more chances to proc things, which is so cool. So yeah, let's move on to the next skill. I quite like that active skill. It's high damage and it's 2700 damage factor, which is pretty good. Le Mans General. This commander's cavalry units gain 35% attack and 20% march speed. Again, march speed on a rally commander, not really necessary, but yeah. The 35% attack is quite nice. If this commander is leading a rally attack, which it will be, the rallied army gains 10 stacks of Unwavering Spirit whenever it launches or is hit with a basic attack. This rallied army can have up to 100 stacks of Wavering Spirit. For every 40 stacks of Unwavering Spirit, it gains 20% defense for 3 seconds. So this is going to stack up quite fast, so we're going to have like an extra 40% defense on it. So that's effectively giving us 75% of stats there if we ignore the march speed, which is quite high, and I really like that. The King's Regent. If this commander's troop is attacking a city or stronghold, it takes 10% less damage, and cavalry units deal 25% more damage to archer units. Yeah, this is just built to punish the archer garrison. If its basic attacks have a 30% chance to reduce the target troop's defense by 10% for 5 seconds. This effect can stack up to 3 times, and its duration resets whenever it gains another attack. So remember, if you're trying to use this guy in the field, this is not going to work. This is only if it's leading attack against a city or a stronghold. So that's quite nice. Having a nice 30% chance to reduce a debuff, and with the amount of combo attacks and basic attacks we're going to be doing, this is going to be up quite a lot. So and it stacks up 3 times, so that's effectively a 30% defense reduction, which is absolutely brilliant on this rally commander. The 4th skill is Earl Marshal. For every 8 basic attacks and counterattacks launched, this commander's troop immediately consumes 80 stacks of Unwavering Spirit if it has no less than 80 stacks to launch a combo attack against 3 nearby enemy troops, damage factor 400. Every additional target reduces the damage. So we've got an insta-proc here, and we said this is going to stack up quite fast with the Unwavering Spirit stacks. I wonder how this is going to work out with the maths, because you're going to be constantly building the stacks up, reducing them, building them up, reducing them. So you're going to, as we said with the earlier debuff on this skill, this is not actually going to give up as much as I thought, but it's going to be dealing more damage. So I wonder how that works out with how that's going to work out. We'll look at Billet's math for that one, because he's going to obviously do a lot of calculations on that one, and yeah, we'll see what it's like in the testing. So yeah, the expertise is whenever this commander's troop reaches maximum stacks of Unwavering Spirit, it gains 30 rage immediately, and the troop deals 15% more combo damage and 10% more counterattack damage for 5 seconds. Okay, I think this is quite cool. A rage engine, increasing the damage, and increasing its anti-swarm ability. So, yeah, as it says on here, images are for illustration purposes only. In-game content is subject to change. We know it says this, but it barely ever does, so you can pretty much rely that this is going to be pretty accurate. So yeah, the Rally Commander looks really nice, and I think a 5-5-1-5 build for this could work really well in the field. For a Rally Garrison, you're going to have expertise, obviously, but this is looking beautiful, I think. So yeah, the Rally Commander, really nice, really happy with that one. Onto the field one. This is the one I've been more excited about. Cavalry Versatility combo, expected that. Very glad it's not skill damage. We're very much past those days, and my advice in my previous video about not investing in skill damage cavalry is going to still stand. Ivan the Fourth. Commander skills, Ivory Throne. Whoa, this is a wall of text. Lilith coming out with the books again. So yeah, target type AoE. Beautiful start. Radial Combat 1000, normal. Launches 2 combo attacks against up to 3 enemy troops in a fan. Damage factor 1400. Each additional attack the target reduces the damage factor to each target by 50%. That's normal, that's the same as what we've got on Arthur right now. We know he's high damage. Consumes all stacks of Tsar's Authority and randomly receives 2 to 6 buff effects from Tsar's Decree for 5 seconds. So, Tsar's Decree includes the following effects. Deals 3% more normal damage, gain 5% rage gain speed, take 5% less skill damage, take 3% less damage, or have a 25% chance to gain additional stack of Tsar's Authority whenever gaining Tsar's Authority, cooldown 3 seconds. So it's receiving 2 to 6 of these buffs. So it could receive, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could receive every single one. And the last one is launches an additional combo attack whenever launching a basic attack. Damage factor 200. That is beautiful. And it lasts 5 seconds. So that's an extra 1,000 damage factor if you trigger that one. That is so good. For every stack of Tsar's Authority consumed, the buff effect duration is increased by 1 second for a maximum increase of 5 seconds. This could stack for 10 seconds. Whoa. That's so good. We need to figure out what Tsar's Authority is though, because we haven't got that in this skill. The second skill is Gilded Saddle. Whenever this commander's troop is on the map, so not in a rally or garrison, so not in a garrison, I think it works in a rally, their cavalry units gain 10% attack, 50% defense, and 15% march speed. We know that cavalry loves defense because they have so much health. This is beautiful. If their troop contains only cavalry units, it suffers 10% less sev wounds. Beautiful. We wanted tanking, we've got 50% defense and taking 10% less sevs. This is beautiful, I love this. And then we have Victory at Melody. This commander's troop is in a field unit. It will be. If the troop launches multiple basic attacks against the current target in a single turn, every additional basic attack against the first grants 15 rage and 1 stack of Tsar's Authority. That's lovely. That's how we're getting these stacks. For every stack of Tsar's Authority, the troop has Ivory Throne deals 5% more damage for a maximum bonus of 15%. Oh, okay. 15% more active skill damage bonus, that's beautiful. And what this basically means is if you're dealing a combo attack, you're going to get if you're hitting with, for example, you're going to hit with the active skill. That's dealing 2 combo attacks against 3 targets. That's 6 stacks of Tsar's Authority right there. I believe that's how that's going to work. That's beautiful. And then second commander, again, another 6 stacks of Tsar's Authority. That's lovely. Again, you could run this with Achilles and you're going to get straight up 10 stacks of Tsar's Authority. So maybe that's a stronger pair? I don't know. I want to run him with Arthur, personally. Why do they have to make some of these skills horrible to pronounce? Alt-Prick-Niki Operations. That's what I'm going to go with. If this commander is in a field troop, their cavalry units gain 30% health upon entering the battle, randomly receive 2 to 6 buffs from Tsar's Decree immediately, 10 seconds after leaving a building, this effect can only trigger once every 60 seconds. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty good. It's gonna... Oh, an extra 30% health. I just completely glossed over that. That's so good. This guy's gonna be tanky. Lovely. When dealing combo attack damage, the troop has a 30% chance to inflict terror on the target. That lasts for 4 seconds. Targets inflicted with terror lose 30% attack and 20% march speed. Okay, we've got a lovely slow. We've got a beautiful slow. We love slows. And 30% attack debuff is just free. That's lovely. Okay. Sal's Decree includes the following effects. Again, we've read all this before. Okay, that's lovely. And then the final skill. Whenever this commander's troop has 4 or more buff effects from Sal's Decree at the same time, it deals 15% more combo attack damage. If more than 3 stacks of Sal's Authority are consumed during Ivory Throne, each additional stack grants an additional buff. Wow. Okay, so we're just gonna be triggering. Oh, I really like this commander. I cannot wait to get him into a custom arc and get him tested. Okay, this is so exciting. I bloody love this guy. So yeah, really happy with this guy. He's gonna be high damage. He's gonna be tanky. This is my initial reaction is sticking with Arthur because of all those additional combo attacks he's dealing. So you're gonna ramp up that Sal's Authority more. You might say Achilles is better because of like 10 combo attacks on the active skill, but that's the only combo attacks he has on his kit. Whereas Arthur has them literally everywhere. Like the expertise has some. He's got combo attacks galore. So I think Arthur is going to be a better pair, and obviously we need a really tanky pair for Arthur. So my too much cav lineup is going to be Achilles with Gangan Chan, and then this Arthur with this guy behind him, and that is going to be absolutely brilliant, I think. So yeah, really happy with this guy. I hope you guys are too. Any queries, any questions, anyone want to rave about how much they love this guy with me, drop it down in the comments below, and I will endeavour to reply to them. So yeah, really happy with this guy. He's absolutely brilliant. Love it. Here we go. Cav is back. I'm going to say that now. Yeah, so really like this guy. As you can tell, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below, subscribe. Remember to turn that notification bell on. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.